5 lies that we all will struggle with when we are in the pit of depression. First one is this: medicine is bad. That's a lie. That's a lie. And sometimes church folk get that wrong. We believe that we can pray every problem away. And while we fight every single problem as a believer from our faith, not every solution will solely be held up in our walk with Christ. And so sometimes medicine's a good thing. Sometimes it's actually a medical disorder and you need some medication. Okay? So that's a lie if you feel like medicine is bad. Second lie is this: it will never change for me, or for your friends who you know are in the pit of depression, they will always be this way. That's a lie. Depression is treatable. There is a way out. You don't have to live this way, and there are people who look just like you, have the same circumstances as you. They've been able to get out of the pit of depression. There is a way out. There is a way out. Say hope again. Third lie: if my life was better, then I wouldn't struggle with it. If my life was better, then I wouldn't struggle with it. May I introduce to you Exhibit A, the greatest Olympian of all time, Sir Michael Phelps. I just knighted him right then and there. It's a picture of him. Greatest Olympian of all time, yet he fell victim over and over and over again to something called the gold medal syndrome. You know what that is? There's a disproportionate amount of Olympic athletes that after they win gold, they suffer seasonal depression. After they got the thing they always dreamt about. After he got the sponsorships, and after the money started flowing in, and after he got the I don't think swimmers get shoe deals, right? After he got like the swimming trunk deal, after he got all the stuff, depression hit him. Why? Because depression knows no socioeconomic background. It hits everyone at every level. Lie. Depression is a choice. Depression is a choice. Sometimes before I went through my season of depression, whenever I saw people in it, I believed a lie that I was like, man, you choosing that stuff. We do not get to choose what throws us into the pit of depression. If I'm skateboarding and I break my arm, I didn't get to choose to break my arm. Now, should I be skateboarding as a 40-year-old? Probably not. But I didn't choose to break my arm. And there are contributing reasons why all of us may experience depression. Some of that's in our control, a lot of it's out. We do not get to choose when we get in that pit. We do get to choose what we do to get out of it. Lie. It's probably the biggest lie. I can see the whole picture in my life. I can see the whole picture in my life. Perspective will never be given to us in isolation. And so many times when we're in the pit of depression, we start making decisions to disconnect from the world around us because we believe we can see all that there ever is. In my research for this, I ended up going down this route of studying suicide and male suicide. And what I learned was a disproportionate amount of males who attempt or commit suicide never had a history of mental illness in their life. And I was listening to this psychologist talk about it, and she was saying that many men, they make this decision in their mind that the world must be better without them. And so when my wife asked me, like, why are you really going? We started talking about Twitch. And we got a picture of Twitch. Twitch is this guy that my wife and I follow on social media. We saw him on this TV show. And over life, we just kind of grew to admire him and his family. A lot of similarities with his family and my family, except we can't dance. And I always looked at him as a guy who had it all. I always looked at him as like a Superman. And whenever I saw him, I kind of went to him mentally for some energy. You have people like that in your life, you just kind of like admire them and say, man, they got it all together. And when I heard last year that he committed suicide, it hit me like something else. And when his wife would talk about like how she viewed him as Superman, I was like, dang, my wife says that about me too. And so it hit hard for me. I can see the whole picture in my life. That's a lie.